Yo, I got something to ask you, bro. Do you think it's true that like all skin folk ain't kinfolk no more? You know what I mean?
What you mean? Like
You
what?
know how like it used to be like an understanding behind what what ain't got to be explained. Usually if you just see a black person, there's always just like an understanding, like yeah, what's my brother.
Oh yeah, you can't say what's up to people no
Well,
more.
it's like is you feel like it ain't there no more, like the togetherness. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
everybody too tough now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, man.
Just
Man, these young dudes calling their girl
no, I
bro.
ain't even talking about the young. I'm talking about that's crazy. Yeah, yeah,
It's
bro,
just,
and yeah, G.
yeah, I don't. It's us. We done lost it,
I
bro.
think it's only in the older crowd.
Only in the older
Them the
crowd.
only ones you could walk past and give them a nod and they understand. Like, oh, how you doing, brother? You can
Yeah,
speak
Yeah,
to them. You can't speak to the younger ones.
man, you
and
can't.
They
understand
don't know what you mean. What's up? They think you trying to start something with them.
because
Yeah,
you gotta like. I feel like it's like even like I used to be working when I used to have to travel and move around. I see another person like somebody, another person working, and it's like understanding like what's good, bro. It's like that understanding. You see somebody else
Hmm.
outside, like you know what I'm saying, and it's like you automatically like you kind of understand what they going through a little bit, just to like you know what I'm saying, because it's so much that especially somebody like me, like that been in the streets a little bit, and then went to get a job and stuff. It just was like, damn, it's
the only time that shit really work is when it's a whole bunch of white people and it's just you and another nigga. You see them, you be like, "What's up, brother?" that's when that's when it seemed like it
like what
worked.
if people like what if it's like, I'm not one of those. I'm with these white people, MAGA.
That's the only time that seemed like that worked. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, it's the older generation. They be understanding that. My dudes, they get to staring at you back. You know what I'm saying? Mean mugging you when they get to getting weird, man.
Maybe because I'm so put up, man, I don't really be in these situations where people, or maybe I just feel like I'm relatable or something. Because I don't know, people, I don't be getting that energy a
Nah,
lot, or maybe I just don't be around the young people.
yeah,
Because you don't look the part.
Yeah, I don't.
It's all about how you look.
yeah.
If you look like you live in that lifestyle,
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I'm
it's
past
it's
that.
it's
That's what's gonna come
But I
with it.
never did like dress like a thug.
if you look like it, you could be looked like. You know what I'm saying? Like, won't nobody walk up to me and be like, "Man, what set you from?" I don't look like I'm from a set.
Straight up.
I
Fact.
could get past and they'd be like, "Nah, he ain't know that." But if I look like it, if I got the typical outfit on,
Then they gonna
I got the
question.
jeans that look, I'm sagging. I got dreads. Unfortunately,
Yeah, they make you
you
can't even wear
got
hoodies,
you
man.
can't wear hoodies, face make. So
Shoulder
I
killing.
remember a time I was in an area I should have been in, but it was cold. I had a mask on, protect my face from the wind.
Said you
That
on
hawk was coming, but
shiesty.
I had that not on some being tough, but
Well, look
I
right
had
here,
the
the
shiesty
shiesty.
on. It was
Shiesty
cold.
on, yeah.
And I looked behind me, and the next thing I know, it was three guys running up. They looked, and I pulled my mask down. They said, "Oh man, we thought you was somebody else."
Man, them
And I
shiesties,
said,
boy.
"What?" I, they looked at me and they said, "Oh no, he ain't." So it's all about
Yeah.
how you look
Did you
now.
put the shiesty back on or did you keep it
Nah, I
up?
kept it off. I put his mask on.
Real. And that's another thing. You can't
Oh, bro,
you can't
I
say nothing
kept
too
that
crazy
on
with
too.
with a shorty with a shiesty on in the summertime in a hoodie. Like, oh yeah, shorty, you
Yeah,
cool? All right, just you better just keep your head up, shorty.
yeah,
You don't even want to say nothing to him. Just like he might take anything the wrong way.
you
What you mean? Keep
gotta,
my head
you
up.
It's a
gotta be
age.
careful.
It's an age range. I think if they anything below roughly 13, 12, you can still talk to them. Anything above that, you really can't. For example, I was pulling up to the studio a couple of days ago, and there was a couple of shorties on some bikes. They was down there at the end of the lot, and they was eating some food. I was just driving past. I was on my way to the studio, and I see two of them throw their empty food cartons on the ground. I got a real problem with litter.
Man, I
Oh
don't like
I
yeah.
that,
have a
bro.
real serious issue with people that do that. And unfortunately, it's more so amongst our communities than the other communities. We the only ones that throw our food out there out of car in front of somebody's storefront. and don't consider the fact that that person got to walk from behind their desk and pick your food up and put it in the garbage.
Right.
So I see them throw their stuff. I'm driving past. I see it. I busted you. I came around. I said, y'all go pick all that up. They looked at me. I was dead serious. I said, go pick that up. I ain't know them. I never met them in my life.
Right.
They said, sorry, sir. And they went and picked it all up. I said, there go the garbage right there. And they took it on to the garbage. And then
Man.
another dude saw something else on the ground, and he picked another dude, young man, picked it up and he threw that away. I wasn't even talking about that.
Right.
And then from there, I didn't feel like, oh yeah, I made a point. I just felt like, oh okay, they will listen. Maybe nobody just never told them.
Right.
Right.
I don't know, but they saw it and they probably seen me before.
Yeah, that's like they feel bad. Instantly feel bad.
Yeah,
They
they feel
wanted to.
bad.
Yeah.
You know, and
Some of them got some sense, man.
but so I think that we can reach them. It's just a matter of how you do it. I didn't say it in a way like if you don't do it, I'm gonna blow you down. It didn't come off like that. It came off like
Like, come on, man. Y'all do that.
mentor type of energy.
Right.
As long as you keep it in that area, you're not being tough. It's even some older guys I've seen them do stuff, and I say, bro, I'll pull them to the side. You never front them off. Hey,
Right.
man, let me talk to you real quick, man. And if they look at you, if it look like some big bro stuff, they'll say, "What's up, man? Hey, man, listen, y'all can't have those guns right here. Y'all gotta take that to the cop. Y'all can't be in front of here. I don't want y'all to get in no trouble, and I don't want no police over here. Whatever." And they say, "I appreciate you pulling me to the side. You ain't front me off in front of my homies.
Right.
You ain't come off on no. You wasn't trying to be tough. You pulled me to the side. So now when I did walk out, everybody was like, "Where you going, bro?" And all he got to do is be like, "I'll be back." They ain't even got to know the conversation happened.
Fact.
So I think it's just a matter of how you come at them.
The mannerism.
It's how you talk to them.
Yeah.
If they feel like, "Hey, I'm just asking for some respect," you came at them with respect, they'll typically show it back. You just gotta, It's all about the energy that you give off when you're doing it.
And that's how you could make a hood not be a hood.
Right.
You know? Clean up around here,
Find some
man.
common ground. All shorties mostly like some type of sports, football or basketball, or and that's where we come in as a community. Try to build that type of shit up. We like things like this. We got the studio. Everybody want to be a rapper.
Yeah.
You
Just gotta
know,
put the work in.
they got to put the work in. They got to be consistent. Keep on coming. Be different.